Hey folks, Garrett again. Part 4. Nope, sorry, part 3. Duh, I can't count. Part 3. Blades. Blades is air support for the Protectobots. Basically Street Fighter though. This is an interesting bio on him because, he's supposed to be, this protector and this kind of Metabot here. But his bio doesn't make him seem like that. First one is a Street Fighter. Prefers using his rotor blades for slashing Decepticons rather than flying. Considers long-range air attacks unsporting and cowardly. His maximum speed is 400 miles per hour. Range of 1,200 miles. He has twin launchers, which I left attached because he looks pretty good with those on there. And they blend in pretty well with the mold. They fire smart rockets that seek targets based on encoded computer images. And, as with the others, has a photon pistol. Alright. Blades, vehicle mode, I think is my favorite. First Aid had, I think, the best bot mode, but I think Blades is probably my favorite vehicle mode. Is a helicopter, a little transport medical helicopter. I'm not sure the type, so those of you that are a little bit more knowledgeable on that can help out on that. Very nice detail on this. They've got all the little side windows and everything painted, all the little panels sculpted in. The blades turn. This one turns very easily. This one's a little bit stiff. You can't quite flip them. See, they just flips the whole thing around. The skids, he's got little wheels down there on the skids to help him roll along. Let me move his rockets here. Autobot logos on the side, on this side, and over here on this side. And his little rub sign on the top. Autobot logo right there on the tip. Nice little helicopter, but then I'm kind of partial to the helicopters in the line. Especially all the repaints. The Universe Blades, love that figure. Even the Springer repainted. I really like the helicopters in the lines, so I'm a little bit biased there. But great little helicopter mode. We're going to use Blades as an arm, as he is usually depicted. But before we get to that, his robot mode. Obviously quite a bit different transformation here. First we're going to take the two parts and separate them like so. Okay, then the tail here splits in half. We're going to split those two pieces, see? These little fins go into these slots on the sides. Right there, just snap in place. And there's his legs. His blades are going to come up in a V, facing upwards like so, and then the nose, my big hand's in the way, sorry guys. So come up in a V like so, then the nose is going to flip up, down, and back in between the two blades just to kind of help hold them there in place. And we're most of the way there. His arms, as with the others, need to come out this way. Need to go out to the side, and then you can flip them up, and hopefully these are going to cooperate. Yes, good. Slide this one out. Good. There we go. Not a big fan. I think the thing that kills the bot mode for me is that you've got the skids here on the side of the still attached to his arms sticking up, which just not a big fan of the arms on this one. But as I said before, that's not what is important about these figures. They're mainly meant to be part of Defensor, so I can look past that. In hindsight, maybe a little hinge to flip those down, but hey, it's G1. He's got his little photon pistol, which has that hooked little peg right there because the hole is on the side and not the top. That's going to go in right there. And there we go. I mean, a pretty solid, decent robot mode. I just don't like his arms. His arms just kind of kill it for me. They make it too big. I do like the sculpting on his head, and I just noticed that the blue paint. His face is just painted blue, but it is very detailed. Although the blue on his nose on mine is kind of rubbing off a little bit. The launchers, which can go on him in his robot mode. The others so far have not been able to. His launchers can go on him, which I think makes him look a little bit more menacing, a little bit more mean. Alright, so there's his robot mode. His robot bits are pretty well detailed as well. At least on the legs, you can actually, at least they're sculpted to look like legs, whereas the other, it's just the back end of the cars. But here you actually have his feet sculpted in and his knees and all. So that's kind of nice. So, you know, a little bit nicer deal. I'll take these off. Now, like I said, this one I'm going to use as one of the arms for Defensor. So I'm going to take his photon pistol off. Just going to fold his arms back down. Pop them back into the sides. Okay, and the head is going to come down like that. In the pictures, they always depict it with the nose of the helicopter down like this. I think it looks actually better just to leave it up like that, and then just bring these blades just kind of straight down. Oops, they get hung up on the other. There we go. And just bring those blades straight down. And let's see. He's going to be the right arm, so I need the right fist. Hole, peg, oops. Right there. I went ahead and put Defensor's cannons in there. I'll take them out here when I get down to Hot Shot. And that is going to be Defensor's right arm. Nice little arm mode. I like it. Well, we'll talk about that when we get to the final review. Okay, guys, stay tuned. Part 4 for real coming up next.